Now I'm going to show you really quickly how to put the sermon notes into ProPresenter. I'm assuming you've already downloaded the PDF of the sermon notes. If you are doing this, then most likely Barbie, our administrative assistant at Clare Assembly of God, has emailed you the sermon notes. I'm hoping that you know how to download the PDF from the email. I'm not really going to go over that. So I've already downloaded it. This is my email. I'm going to open up the sermon notes. There they are. Honestly, it's as easy as copying and pasting into ProPresenter. Now over here, you can see this message template. We have our previous week's message, but we're in the same sermon series, so we can use the sermon graphic and lots of other things. What I like to do is I'm going to right click this first slide, go to, instead of quick edit, I like to go to edit slide. Now this opens it up nice and big, and I'm able to get in there and do what I need to do. First, I just go over to the sermon notes and I copy and paste. As you notice, there's other things here in the sermon notes that we don't necessarily need to put up on the screen. The rule of thumb is if the lyrics or if the text is bold or black, then put it in the screen sermon notes. If it's blue, then those are the actual notes for Pastor Scott, for the speaker. So we don't want to put the blue stuff up, only the black stuff. Just copy and paste, double click, select, paste and match style. And then you want to make sure, see over here on the sermon notes, suffering is the human condition. You want the underlined portion to only be on the human condition. What I do is I select suffering is, and actually the one, go over to text, hit, see how it's, right now it's selected as underline. We don't want that. So just hit underline, and then it looks the way it's supposed to. And honestly, I just continue this process through the rest of the message. If there is a picture that was used for previous weeks, I just leave it for the time being, and then I go back after I've done all this, and I'll just delete that picture, and I'll import the new pictures for the new slide. But once again, I want to import this new scripture, so I copy, paste, double click over here, select all, paste and match style, and that is all I need to do. It's a little laborious, but this is the best way to do it that I have found. Maybe as you keep on going, you might find a better way to do it. Once you've copied and pasted the new lyrics, the new points, the new scripture into the message, you can go through and delete old pictures. Just right click the picture, click delete, and it will delete. Something that you want to do with your message is you want to make sure the image that you put in is sent all the way to the back. ProPresenter is based off of having different layers. Right click the slide, go to Media Action Behavior, and make sure that background is selected. If foreground is selected, then sometimes the slide can be in front of the lyrics, in front of the scripture, which means we're not going to be able to read the scripture. So make sure background is selected. Another thing as you're running the message, if you're clicking through the message, I will open this up so you can see a little bit better. If you're clicking through the message and you come to a picture, you click on that picture, but say you wanted to go and do more scripture after the picture. Well, what just happened was okay. That got rid of the previous picture. But I've seen it sometimes where you select a picture and it's just supposed to be a standalone picture. You throw up the new scripture and it can put the scripture on top of that picture, and you don't want that. Just make sure when you're done with the picture, you select the correct background and then you select the new scripture. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please remember to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, just drop them in the comments below and we'll try to get to them as soon as possible. Have a great day.